name's Colter. I'm from Helena, Montana. I grew up a relatively healthy kid. I played sports all through high school, and between that and being young, kept me in pretty good shape for most of my life. And then I moved to Utah back in 2016. I had started to work a lot more. I didn't have a whole lot of friends, so I spent a lot of time at home alone, and I started to eat fast food like 12 to 15 times a week. Over the next few years, I had started to gain a lot of weight and put myself into some really bad health habits. I remember I couldn't even bend over and tie my shoes without holding my breath or trying to breathe. I just couldn't breathe. And that sent me into a downward spiral, physically and mentally. I got into some pretty dark places. By the beginning of 2020, I was exhausted. I was just at an all-time low, physically, mentally. I had no confidence. It was just an all-around pity party. And I remember so many nights I just sit alone in the dark and just think about ending it all. I was so frustrated. I just hated who I was. April of 2020, I had an old high school friend of mine reach out to me and ask me how I was doing. And honestly, I was just so exhausted of trying to pretend like I was okay that I just let it all out and explained my situation, that I just didn't like who I was, where I was, what I was doing with my life. And basically, I just quit making excuses and asked for help. After our first 90 days together, I lost 30 pounds with that coach, that friend of mine. And then I took those lessons off onto my own. And then in January of 2021, I ended up dislocating my left ankle while playing volleyball, which set me back a little bit because my year goal was 70 pounds by May 2021. I ended up hitting that goal, but not in the ways that I wanted to. Later that year in August, I decided I wanted to compete in competitive bodybuilding. So I started to bulk. And I did what we call a dirty bulk, where you eat a lot of food that isn't necessarily healthy, but puts on a lot of weight, not necessarily the good kind. So I wasn't really happy with my results over that year. So I decided to find a coach, and that's when I finally found my current coach, Billy Gilbert. I worked my ass off, and in doing so, I found the type of person that I loved. I'm at about 181 pounds, 12% body fat, and 10 weeks out from my first bodybuilding show. Just as a domino effect from all of that, I started to be more successful at work, more confident, and then I was shortly thereafter promoted to my current job, which is a financial advisor. I absolutely love that. It also gave me the confidence and courage to get up on stage a lot more, and now I'm with my current band, the Fox Brothers Band, that have just accepted me like family, and we've become so close. I absolutely love them. We have a great time together. I wish I had some magic words or be able to tell you the ability that you need in order to do what I did. But honestly, it just came down to the fact that I hated myself enough that I just wanted to be better. I was over it. I was done making excuses. And I was ready to get my ass to work. big part of my process that I've had to accept is that I needed to surround myself with people who loved and truly supported me. So finding a core group of people that are there for you no matter what, through the ups and downs, it's a huge part. And I'm grateful for my support group.
Holy shit.
I just can't thank them enough, and the friends that I've made on this journey that have been there for me, both family and friends. My parents, my coaches, my lifting partners. I couldn't have done this without them. I won't continue to do this without them, because it's such a key part of everything, is surrounding yourself with the right people to help you achieve your goals. I guess for people who struggle like I struggled and still struggle and am still struggling, my advice to you is ask for help. It's not an easy thing to do, but it's the best thing you can do. Asking for help is something that you have to humble yourself enough to acknowledge that you can't do this on your own, and you really can't. It's a grind. Day in and day out, waking up and wanting to be better. It's about finding your priorities and dedicating yourself to those. It's not about motivation. Change has never been about motivation. It's about dedication. It's about wanting to be more than what you are right now.